Mokulēʻia was where we spent most of our time doing service projects. On the north shores of Oahu, Camp Mokulēʻia is an Episcopalian summer camp primarily serving Native Hawaiians. Our first morning, we went to Haleiwa. I got a guava, lychee, and yuzu shaved ice with azuki beans. One thing I noticed about Hawaii is how much history is embedded in a place. Unlike other parts of the U.S., in Hawaii, people don't just remember the name or the historical figure, but remember the stories behind the name and the place throughout history. After the shave ice, we walked across a bridge to a harbor. I spent most of the trip helping repair seawalls for the camp. A storm had opened up sinkholes, so we were digging them out and filling them in with sandbags. On Tuesday, we worked on more sinkholes. We also picked up downed tree limbs and debris from the storm. When we weren't working, I liked to walk along the beach. It was incredible to be so close to the ocean. On Wednesday, we visited Lokoʻia Fish Pond. This fish pond is over 400 years old, but is in poor condition. U.S. military highways and an old sugarcane plantation have severely damaged the fish pond. These projects cut off water sources and brought in silt. Though there are restoration efforts, the environmental impacts of colonialism are still causing problems today. While wandering in Haleiwa, I found this old churchyard. These are the graves of the first Protestant missionaries in Hawaii. That evening, my trip group got dinner at this really good sushi place. Thursday, we worked at the camp and helped the local farmer with her sick chickens. In the afternoon, we went for a drive near the westmost point of Oahu. It was nice to enjoy the weather before a storm came in. We knew one was coming, but not how much damage it would cause. We were woken up at 5 that morning as water started to rise outside. There were evacuation orders, but the roads were under 2 feet of water, and there was a house in the middle of the highway. We were trapped. There were concerns that the old plantation dam might break, flooding the entire valley. Eventually, we were able to leave during a break in the storm and headed to Honolulu. We started Saturday at the Bishop Museum, a natural and cultural history museum. This is a piece of artwork made by a contemporary artist depicting the native Hawaiian creation story. This is a refuse bowl for food scraps made in 1889 out of bone, human teeth, and wood. After that, I walked along the coast. The dissonance between rural Haleiwa and the very touristy Honolulu was strange. Originally, Hawaii was an independent kingdom recognized by European monarchs. However, it was overthrown by a group of American businessmen. Later became a military base, but much of Hawaii still suffers from the exploitation by the United States. This is Queen Surf Beach, a major historical site for the LGBTQ community in Hawaii. If I had to take one thing away from Hawaii, it would be how it's not just a tourist destination. It's a beautiful state, and I like getting to see it as a tourist, but unfortunately that has negative impacts for the local people living there. The US government stole land for plantations and military bases. They polluted a lot of the drinking water with jet fuel, and caused many of the resource scarcity and housing problems that are facing the island today.